Welcome to the Colon Motor Speedway for the Illini Custom Designs 200. This is the first season. This is not the Aflac 200 for the opening race here at Colon, but nevertheless we have 43 drivers ready to race here at the 1 Mile Motor Speedway. Now we're going to check out some drivers to watch for. First we have Kasey Kahne in the Great Clips Chevrolet. Kasey won both races here last year at Colon Motor Speedway, the Aflac 200 and the Palomino 200. We'll see if we can get it done today again, make it 3 straight at Colon. Brad Keselowski in the Miller Lite Ford Fusion won the Aflac 200 here 2 years ago in Season 5. Looking to do it again today. Can Brad get it done? Or will he be raced out by another driver? And then David Ragan taking over for the sick Brian Vickers. We were thinking about you, Brian, and David will do well while you're absent. And then Trevor BAYNE, last week's winner, can the 6th car find victory again after his Daytona 500 victory. And then Kyle Busch returns to NASCAR in the Aflac Cup Series. Now time for the command. Drivers, start your engines. Cars are fired up and they roll off here for 15 laps. And at this time, we will check out your starting lineup. Row 1, we have Matt Kenseth and Kasey Kahne. Sitting in row 2, Kevin Harvick and Brad Keselowski. Inside row in row 3 is David Ragan. On the outside, Jimmie Johnson. Row 4, Brice Harvey and Jeff Burton. Starting 9th and 10th, Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano. In row 6, the hometown boy, Geno Harvey and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Inside row 7 is Eric Almirola, and outside, Carter Adelman. In row 8, we have Kurt Busch and Carl Edwards. Row 9, Jimmy and Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch returning to the Aflac Cup Series this week. Row 10, Martin Truex Jr. and Trevor BAYNE. In row 11, we have Tony Smoke Stewart and Paul Menard. In row 12, Clint Bowyer and Jamie McMurray. Row 13 today, Kyle Larson and Sam Hornish Jr. In row 14, we have Eddie Jones and Austin Dillon. Row 15, Ryan Blaney and Landon Castle. Row 16, Mike Bliss and Greg Biffle. Row 17, Matt DiBenedetto and Ryan Newman. In row 18, A.J. Allmendinger and Casey Mears. And then in row 19, Jeb Burton in his first ACS start and Alex Bowman after finishing second last week. Row 20, we have Travis Kvapil and Ren Rookie Stenhouse Jr. starting deep in the field. And then his girlfriend, Danica Patrick, next to J.J. Ailey in row 21. Then starting last today is Michael Annett and the 46 pilot. And then your D&Qs, Michael McDowell, Allgaier, Moffitt, and Gilliland. Now, time to go green for the Illini Designz 200. Matt Kenseth and Kasey Kahne lead them down. Kahne gets a great jump. Looks like Kenseth spun his tires. Kahne had a clean restart. NASCAR will not penalize him. So Kahne stays out front. Brad Keselowski and Kasey Kahne, both the last 2 winners of the Aflac 200. They run 1-2 right now. So they have a flyby up the field as they go through 1 and 2. Jeb Burton making up some positions on his teammate. And then we have we have Matt Kenseth. Looks like he definitely has not got going since that start of the race. Matt Kenseth's going backwards, as David Ragan's not going to battle him. It looks like about the 5th position. Kasey Kahne still leads. Well, looks like Brad Keselowski's going to challenge that, and he takes the lead. Keselowski to the point in the Illini Designz 200. Kevin Harvick takes over second from Kasey Kahne, and now Jeff Gordon rides 4th behind Kasey Kahne in 3rd. Another flyby of the cars as they go by here. Geno Harvey climbing into the top 10. It's a good run. Tony Stewart going to make a move on Kyle Busch. Looks like Biffle's making up some spots. And Danica's going nowhere, looks like. 41st for her. Tough luck for Danica. Now, Team Magi is doing fairly well here as Geno Harvey and Brice Harvey battle for position. Oh, looks like the brothers make contact, and Geno takes over the spot. Harvey passed Brice. Oh, no, they both wreck. How on earth did that happen? Did Brice Harvey just take his brother out? Wow. Team Magi teammates both wreck here at their home track. How unfortunate. Check this out. Looks like Logano gets into Brice Harvey and puts Brice up into his brother Geno. Now we're going to go back to the action. Green flag is out. Keselowski and Harvick. Oh, Harvick gets wrecked by Kasey Kahne. Open to Kenseth. Logano involved. Kenseth spins in front of the field. Nobody makes contact with him, and contenders wreck on the restart here in Colon. Kasey Kahne was involved, Harvick as well, Matt Kenseth, and then Joey Logano ended up getting some damage from right front nose damage. Let's check out what happened. Oh, Kevin Harvick tries to clear Kasey Kahne. Not quite, and then it just starts a big 4-car pileup. Luckily, no one else is involved. Green flag is back out on lap 10 of 15. Brad Keselowski and Jeff Gordon, they're best friends. They battle for the lead here in Colon. Oh, Junior is up in the wall there off the restart. Looks like he might have made contact. Oh, Austin Dillon gets wicked loose there. 4 wide deep in the field. Oh, we got a challenge for the lead. It's Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski's going to get the edge out of 2, and looks like he's going to try and run away with it, but Jeff Gordon's not going to let him get too far. I know Jeff's going to fight hard for the lead here and possibly a victory. As they battle out of 2 here. Gordon and Keselowski still first and second. Brad holding that lead, but Gordon's going to try to make a run on here in 1 and 2. Oh, Brad gets a little loose out of turn 2. They make contact. Here comes Carter Adelman. Adelman doesn't have enough momentum, and Gordon will take the lead here with 2 to go in Colon. We're going to go on board with Keselowski. Oh, looks like he gets Gordon a little loose. He opens the door. Oh, we got a car in the wall. It's Jeb Burton. No caution, no caution. They race on. Gordon and Keselowski still battling for the lead. Brad's going to clear Gordon. Gordon's going to do a crossover. He gets into him. Jeff Gordon up to the lead. On to turn 2. And a turn 3 and 4 they go. One final time. Keselowski's got a shot. Not the momentum. Jeff Gordon wins the Illini Custom Designs 200. Congratulations, Jeff Gordon, on the victory. As the cars come across the line here. 3 wide there for between Blaney, Biffle, and Truex. And looks like Austin Dillon finishes deep in the field. He might have had a problem. What a way to kick off the last season. Jeff Gordon, way to go. Good victory for Jeff. A familiar spot for Jeff in the Athletic Cup Series as he's the most winningest driver in the sport. Now your chase grid here. You can pause it at any moment and check it out. Now we're going to check out our finishing results. In first place today was Jeff Gordon. He's 15th in points, but he's also second in the chase grid. Second today was Brad Keselowski. 2 back-to-back top 5 finishes for Brad. And then third today was Carter Adelman coming home for a top 5 for Magi Motorsports. 4th and 5th, Carl Edwards and David Ragan. David Ragan, what a great job to get a 5th place finish for the 55 team after losing Brian Vickers for the season. 6th and 7th today was Paul Menard and Eric Almirola. Not bad start for those two, both in the chase so far. Good job to them. 8th today was Jimmy Johnson, last year's champion. I'm sure he'll get up there in the points. He's tied for 21st right now, but he's last year's champion, so we'll see. 10th today is Tony Stewart. Nice top 10 finish for Smoke. And then Jamie McMurray comes home 11th. In 12th, we had the Daytona 500 pole sitter, Ryan Newman. And then 13th was Denny Hamlin. After 1 week after winning the Daytona, almost winning the Daytona 500, he finishes 13th. 14th was Jimmy. And then the top 15 for Kyle Busch, but he is tied for 33rd in the points, so he'll have some ground to make up, and we'll talk about the top 30 later in the show. 17th is Eddie Jones. And then 18th today was Trevor Bayne, last week's Daytona 500 champion. Congrats to Trevor once again. 19th, Sam Hornish Jr. And then 20th today was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. after starting deep in the field. Nice comeback finish for Ricky. 21st is Kyle Larson. Very quiet but consistent. 22nd, AJ Allmendinger. He's 26th in the points, inside that top 30. Then there's the man who's 30th in points, Dale Jr. We'll talk about that now. If you're inside the top 30, you're locked into the show next week at Fremont. This is where that rule starts. The first 2 races were based off of last season's points, but now that Jr. is in the top 30, if he was outside of it, he might have a chance at missing the race next week. So he is locked in. So if you're outside, there's 13 drivers that are not locked in, but drivers like Kyle Busch and Geno Harvey, who are not inside the top 30, they have champions provisionals that they can use. But then there's drivers like Kevin Harvick and Austin Dillon who are not inside the top 30 in points, and they will have some trouble next week if they cannot race in on time. And they might miss a race. And then Alex Bowman, 12th in the standings. What a great job they've done so far. And they have a chance at making a lot of races this season because they are locked inside that top 30. Austin Dillon, 39th in points. Not looking so hot for that 3 team as something broke. They said the steering broke, the power steering kind of broke when they went through that flyby and got into everybody. Matt Kenseth, he is not inside the top 30. He's going to have some problems here after starting on the pole today. Kasey Kahne finishes 40th, but he's still 16th in points. 41st today was Kevin Harvick, 47th in points. That is not what Kevin Harvick is. He's a lot better driver than that. 42nd, Geno Harvey, and 43rd was Brice Harvey. Hope everybody enjoyed the race today. This is JG24, JM26, signing out. See everyone at Fremont next week.